Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about all the movies that I watched in the month of May, and I watched non-stop movies. Let me see, how many did I watch? I watched 153 movies. That's a lot. So we got a lot to talk about. Um, Most of the movies I watched was on like multi-featured DVD, so not a whole lot of them was good. So let's get started with some. Let's start with number one, shall we? I probably won't talk about every movie, but some I would stop and talk about. Strictly Business, Master with Cracked Fingers, which is a Jackie Chan movie. Johnny Be Good, The President's Man, The President's Man 2, Logan's War, Bound by Honor. Those three were Chuck Norris movies. Hairspray, the original one. Pecker, Operation Fortune, Rise of the Fellowship, The Gods Must Be Crazy 2, not as good as the first one, but it's still pretty decent. Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return presents The Bubble. I finally watched The Walking Dead Season 11, the final season of The Walking Dead, and I'm so happy I did. Because in May, I decided that I wanted to buy all the Walking Dead series that I haven't seen and watch them. So, Howling 4, Mortuary, which was really good, Live Animals. Oh, yeah, that wasn't a good one. Darkness, The Ginger Dead Man 3, which was ridiculous. Paranormal Entity, which was actually a decent horror movie. Inside. I honestly don't remember what happened in that one. I know it was on a multi-feature, but yeah. Night Shadow, The Nurse, Cruel World. Yeah, some of these I forget that what happened in them. Fear the Walking Dead season 7. Ken Davis Live presents A Wimpy Prophet, A Butane Bush, and No Excuses, which is stand-up comedy but in a church. It was pretty good though. Chandler Pierce presents Girl Talk, another stand-up comedian. Brad Stein presents Tolerate This, so I guess I watched some stand-up comedians. Shelter Island. I don't remember that one. Shelter Island. Huh. What happened on Shelter Island? I don't remember Shelter Island. I'll probably have to look at it. Alien Uprising. District B13. That was actually pretty good, but I feel like it copied Brick Mansions. If you find District B13 and then watch Brick Mansions afterwards, it's the same movie. It's the same movie. The Accountant. I finally got watched that because I saw that. I saw the second movie. It's now playing at theaters, and I wanted to watch the first one. I finally watched The Revenant, and man, that was a good movie. That was good. The Revenant. Django Unchained. The Hateful Eight. There Will Be Blood. Not wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't really pay much attention to it, but there were some decent parts in it, I guess. Snowpiercer, which was really good, really good. Fear the Walking Dead season 8. Pit Fighter, Universal Soldiers, not good. Crossbones, which was very cheesy, very very cheesy. Wanda Sykes presents I'ma Be Me. Arthur the King. Borderlands, 47 Ronin, very good movie. Shaolin Soccer. I mean, I wouldn't say it was funny, and I wouldn't say it was a spoof on kung fu movies, but it kind of is. Murder 101, The Gypsy Warriors, Prometheus, Alien Covenant. Those two movies. Prometheus and Alien Covenant I saw a long time ago, but I forgot what happened, so I'll rewatch them. The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 1. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Season 1. So I watched those back to back. Um, Universal Squadrons. There's a lot of movies on multi-features that are kind of forgettable. If only I could remember what happened in it. Hellbinders, Fast Track, No Limits, which is like the Fast and the Furious crap. Um, Treasure Raiders, Distortion, Recon 2020, The Caprini Massacre, Payback, This Thing of Ours, Good Girl, Bad Girl, Mad Bad. Yeah, those were a lot of movies on one multi feature. That's like was like 10 action packed movies that were okay, but not great. Dressed to Kill, Happy Birthday to Me. That was a 1980s movie, and if you never, when I was watching that movie, and like the main girl looked so familiar, and I wouldn't have known if I didn't watch all the seasons of Little House on the Prairie. It's Mary from Little House on the Prairie. That's the main character. Um, I watched Possession, the 1980s one, and that was a weird movie. Honestly, I thought it was going to be better, but I really didn't like it. I don't know. Witness with Harrison Ford. Ruthless People, which was a pretty good movie. It was a good movie. Ruthless People, that's pretty good. The Principal, another great movie. Primal Rage, a decent like 90s horror. It was all right. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, finally got to watch that. That was incredible. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Season 2. So I think that's all. I'm all like caught up with the Walking Dead series now. Like I watched it all. But I do know they're on season 2 of Dead City now, so I got that to look forward to. Assassination Games, Maximum Risk, Until Death, Double Team. Those four movies was Jean Claude Van Damme movies. Hidden Assassin, Bounty Hunters 2, Blackjack. I think those were Dolph Lundgren movies. Um, yeah, I watched a lot of Jackie Chan movies. Operation Condor, Operation Condor 2, Dragon Lord, Twin Dragons, Jackie Chan's Project A, Jackie Chan's Project A2, Super Cop, and The Accidental Spy. I watched that on the Jackie Chan 8 movie collection. So, uh, Death Machines, Fearless Tiger. I think that was a double feature kung fu movie. They were all right. They were pretty good, if I remember them correctly. Population 2, DEF CON 2012, Cyber Vengeance, Still Frontier, Delirium. I think those last five was on another multi-feature. And I think the best one on there was Still Frontier. It's like a Mad Max type movie. And Delirium, I think I remember, it's just like college kids on a road trip in the desert, and none of them are likable. I wish they all got killed. I don't know why they had to have a survivor, because they were just all buttholes, really. Um, Atlantis Milo's Return has a different animation from the first Atlantis movie, but it was pretty decent. Uh, the base, the base 2, On the Borderline, Hidden Agenda, Detention, Diplomatic Siege, Extreme Justice, and The Punisher, the one with Dolph Lundgren in it. So those 8 movies were on an 8 movie collection, and they were all real good movies, actually. Okay, I want to say them again. The Base 2, On the Borderline, Hidden Agenda, Detention. That was actually a pretty good movie. Dolph Lundgren as a principal. I mean, that was a pretty good one. Diplomatic Siege, Extreme Justice, and The Punisher. The Punisher's pretty good. What We Do in the Shadows Season 1. Excellent show. I finally got around to watching Season 1 of it, and I thought it was great. I watched Season 4 of Creep Show. Not as good as the other seasons, honestly, but it was pretty good. But I didn't have like a favorite episode. Harley Quinn Season 1, the animated series. I like it. I really do. I like it. I finally got around watching the Season 1 of The Boys. That's a crazy show. That is a crazy show. And I want to see Season 2 so bad. I'm going to wait till it's on sale. Black Eagle, which is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Betsy's Wedding, good comedy. Fading Gigolo, also no good comedy. Analyze This and Analyze That. Been a while since I watched those. Jackass Volume 1, Jackass Volume 2, Jackass Volume 3, and Jackass The Lost Tapes. If you know Jackass, then you know what that is. Fist of Legend, The Enforcer, and Tai Chi Master, all Jet Li movies and all awesome. The Blue Lagoon and Return to the Blue Lagoon. The Chinese Connection, Bruce Lee, The Invincible. Those 2 movies are Bruce Lee movies, of course. Can't go wrong with a Bruce Lee movie. Threesome, Go, Wilder Napalm, The Velocity of Gary, Hexed, The Mating Habits of the Earthbound Human, Jersey Girl, the one from the 90s, 80s, 90s, and The Suburbans. Those were all on another multi-feature, and they were all like, I don't know, like underrated comedies. Like, if you haven't seen any of those, Threesome and Go and Wilder Napalm, Hexed, The Mating Habits of Earthbound Human, Jersey Girls, The Suburbans, and Velocity of Gary. They're all great movies. You gotta check those out. FX, FX2, The Arrival, The Arrival 2, The Tagalong, The Tagalong 2. I was watching like double features of sequels. The Tagalong, though, is like a Japanese horror movie, and that was pretty good. Really good. Quicksand, Ticker, Fall Time, Beyond the Law. Those 4 was on a multi-feature. And Ticker was, what was it? Steven Seagal. Quicksand was Michael Keaton and Michael Caine. Fall Time. What happened in Fall Time? Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, that was a pretty decent one too, but that was like a gut punch of an ending though. And Beyond the Law with Charlie Sheen, when he's an undercover cop in a bicycle bike gang. Very good, very good. All right, I'm getting to the last few now. 12 Days of Terror, which is a shark movie, which is pretty decent. Happened in 1914. I forget what the year was, but yeah. Um, Detour, if I remember correctly, none of the characters were likable, and I didn't like them one bit. I didn't care if they died. Hunting Humans, which is actually a good one. Like, if you never heard of Hunting Humans, try to find a copy of it, and it's pretty good actually. Black Brigade, Crash Dive, Meteor Apocalypse, Nature Unleashed Fire, The Patriot with Steven Seagal, that's another great one. Protector, The Breed, which is a vampire movie, and that's actually a good watch too. Solar Attack, and then the last two movies is basically like I watched Steve-O out on bail, and the last movie I watched was Dirty Sanchez. So I ended the month of May on two really jackassy type movies. So Steve-O out on bail and Dirty Sanchez, which is like a jackass type of show, but not show, but movie, but with guys who do stuff that even the guys from Jackass wouldn't do, and it's crazy. But anyway, those were 153 movies that I watched. Most I don't remember. I mean, a few I don't remember, but yeah, that's what happens when you just watch movies nonstop and just after you watch one, you put in another, and it all blends together, and it's all mostly multi-feature DVDs because I have a lot of them, and that pile of multi-feature DVDs is getting smaller, thankfully, but I still got a lot. I still got a lot to watch. So I have never-ending movies that I have to watch. But anyway, that was all the movies I watched in May. 153, guys. That's a lot of movies. I watched nonstop from the moment I woke up until I went to bed. So, anyway, I thank you for watching this almost 19-minute long video. Let me know what you thought of what I watched. If you heard any of those movies. If you haven't, look them up, check them out. But anyway, thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later.